Ho-ho! Another loyal customer just appeared. People call me the mystery salesman. Always a pleasure. How fortunate of us to have crossed paths. It just so happens that you're my first customer of the day. Tell me, how's your brother doing? Perfect. That reminds me. I'm looking for someone to cooperate with on a little side gig of mine. If you're the right person for the job, there could be a lot of profit to be made. Want to hear my offer? You know of cooking, right? Basically, it's building with food. Hence my interest in working with you. No need to find a professional chef. That'll be too pricey. Anyway, I was traveling through Seaside, and I picked up a few of their signature peppers. They range from the super spicy, to the hyper numbing, to the ultra pungent. All uniquely delicious, borderline nutritious, and go well with just about any dish. And by any dish, in this case, I mean noodles. As something of a noodle connoisseur myself, I have a keen nose for what makes them pop. My thoughts are that these peppers may very well hold the key to reaching noodle nirvana. But why stop at just filling our stomachs when we could fill our wallets as well? I'm sure that once someone creates the dish I have in mind, people will be lining up for decades just to get one whiff of them. Me? Oh, I don't cook. Which brings me to my point. You have a cooking station. That makes you as qualified as anyone. Once you get the dish right, I'll sell the recipe all around the free cities. We'll do it real fair, real amicable-like, nice and square, 70-30. Well, someone's acting shrewd. I tell you what, I'm in a good mood today, and I like your backbone. 50-50 it is. I'll concede a bit and give you my peppers, but don't think my first offer wasn't fair now. Good, it's a deal then. Now, my only hope is that you might succeed where others have failed. For this dish, let me be as precise as possible. You'll first need a bone broth as the base, and the noodles should be handmade with flour. Before boiling them, you'll need to add some leafy vegetables, as well as some seasoned fresh meat. Then, it's time to add my seaside peppers. I've blended 18 peppers and spices together to make my own secret seasoning. My senses are tingling just thinking about it. Builder, if you pull this off, we'll become a part of culinary history. In any case, you'd best figure this out in the next 3 days. You know how I roll, right? Can't stay in any place for more than 3 days. Usually it's 2. I'm doing you a favor here. Plus, there are others out there who can build things with food, you know. Come find me when you've created the dish.
Justice. I got a situation to report. I rose this morning, put the kettle on, put in my toast, and started doing the laundry. About halfway through the wash, I realized I'd left the toast burning in the toaster.
Grams, I got a couple other cases to get through today, so if you don't mind,
All right. You used to love hearing my stories. Point is, for the life of me, I just cannot find my magnifying glass. I got reason to believe someone went and crept in through the window and snatched it. They did.
Just a magnifying glass? I mean, why would anybody do that? I'm sure it'll turn up around the house. Just keep looking. You sure you ain't just misplaced it somewhere?
Misplaced it? Nerve of you whippersnappers. I ain't lost a magnifying glass yet, and I don't plan on starting now. I'm telling you, somebody glass snapped it.
Well, I mean, it's the first time I heard of a stolen magnifying glass. Oh, it must have been a real nice one, right? Jewel encrusted, solid gold, handed down for generations, so on and so forth.
Goodness, no! I've known you since you were playing yak boys and bandits and little booties. Has my family ever come across as having that kind of money? It was made by my husband. It's got sentimental value, Maurice.
Ah, come on, Grams. You know it's justice now. It has been for years.
It is rude to eavesdrop, but my ears cannot help but overhear. What an awful turn of events. But, of course, none of this ever would have happened had you purchased one of my world-renowned satchel locks. Take a look at my bag. The contents are as safe as precious gold in an Ataran vault. See this metal lock here? Huh? What the? That can't be! Where's my latch? Someone must have stolen it! Justice, quick! There's undoubtedly some treacherous fiend lurking in our midst! But why? Why would they steal the lock off my bag?
Oh, goodness! The glass snapper strikes again! And he's worked his way up to metal. Where did you lose it? Let me talk to my boy. He can make you another one. Oh, but not till we catch that thief first.
Sheriff, your authoritative presence is required.
Oh, man. Another one?
My jewelry. My back turned for naught but a second, and some lawless vagabond absconded with my rare, limited edition ring.
What? Limited edition? Not just some sewing trinket or a janky lock, but a genuine, certified, honest-to-light stolen treasure? Perhaps there is indeed something foul in the state of Sandrock. Mr. Pablo, would you describe this ring as priceless?
Indeed, lawman. To an artist such as me, it is priceless. Of course, to a vendor, 5 golds tops. But you can't define value by vulgar estimations. No. To fit within my refined wardrobe, its true worth was immeasurable.
Right. Now, don't worry, folks. I think I've got it all about pieced together. Just rest assured that the Civil Corps will fulfill our duty to handle all y'all's problems, no matter how small or, well, small. But we are a little short-handed. Well, if it ain't our humble but hardy builder. Wait, don't tell me you got it lost something too. Phew, that's a relief. Say, we're a bit short-handed at the Civil Corps right now. City Hall is having us form a scouting party down south. Could you maybe saddle up and lend this old horse a helping? Aha! Our ardent builder, always the first to step up to the plate. Thanks for giving me a hoof. Hand? Or whatever. It's your time to shine now. All you gotta do is speak with all of our, victims. See what they know. Then check out the crime scene. See what you can deduce with them keen peepers of yours. And if you don't find anything, well, it is what it is. All right, I'm off. Thanks for covering this one.
I know you've got it where it counts, child. I can see it in your eyes. I know you'll help us track down this good-for-nothing thief. Crime scene. Child, make sure those Civil Corps boys pay you. You've got the lingo down and everything. Well, I suppose the crime scene. That'd be my bedroom. You go right on ahead and check. I know you've got it where it counts, child. I can see it in your eyes. I carry it in my pocket during the day. I only set it aside on the nightstand when I go to bed. So the only place it could have possibly gotten stolen from is from my room when I was asleep. Now that I think about it, I always open the window to get some air when I sleep. That must have given the thief a way in. I'll get Hugo to make me an iron window, that's what I'll do. I know you've got it where it counts, child. Let's see. I use the magnifying glass to help me read before going to bed. So the first thing I do when I get up is to put it in my pocket. No. Wait, I put on my reading glasses first, then get the magnifying glass from the nightstand. Then I'd get up to make breakfast. Hugo and Heidi would be up around that time, and you know what Hugo is like if he ain't got his breakfast. Big boy like that still hasn't learned to cook a grown man's meal. I swear, one of these days. Oh, I'm sorry, child, I'm talking your ear off. Anyway, the thief must have snuck in at the crack of dawn and done so quietly. Is that all? My, you young folks sure do work quickly. You sure you don't want to hear about the rest of my day? Well, all right. I put all my trust in you to catch this darn thief.
I never play mahjong because I'm afraid I'd be just too good at it and ruin the fun for everyone else. Thank you.
The only thing of value I've really lost in this whole ordeal is my dignity. But it's so nice of you to help me find my missing lock. Thank you for taking such time out of your I usually carry my bag with me when I'm popping in and out of the store, so I couldn't tell you exactly when it happened. Thinking about it now, the thread was a little loose on the buckle a few days ago. My sister mentioned it, and suggested she fix it. But now it's been lost before she got the chance. The only thing of value I've really lost in this whole ordeal is my dignity. But it's, well, I don't really know. Do you think the thief followed me all day today? I would most certainly have noticed if he did. Maybe he has some sort of invisibility device. Oh, that dastardly crook. The only thing of value I've really lost in this whole... Feel free to have a look at my shop. While you're there, maybe you can have a look at our new goods. As my grandma used to say, investigating crime, no more questions. All right, remember to take a look at my shop. Oh, and catch the thief too, if you can. Thanks. Be seeing ya.
Well, Justice always declares himself the heroic vanguard, but here you are, doing his work. Fine. I guess I'll discuss this with you instead. It was before noon. I always take my ring off when I start work. Heavy hands lack a certain finesse. I usually put my ring on the front desk. You know, barbers are essentially therapists here in small towns, and in order for me to get into that Zen mindset for head shrinking, I need to do yoga. I was upside down doing a crow pose, and when I looked up, it was gone. Well, Justice always declares himself the heroic vanguard, but I was in my shop. I welcome customers from all over, but I never would have expected a murderer. Indeed, they killed my mood, darling. Well, Justice always declares himself. Yes, just look around my shop for clues. What's it they say? The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime? Well, if that happens, do be sure to catch them this time, darling. Oh, I do hope you can help me get it back, darling. This ring is incredibly precious to me. Ruby is my birthstone. It's brought me incalculable luck and cosmic charm. I'm sure my ring will guide its way to you. It's been a beacon in these dark times.
Oh, hey. So, did you manage to find anything useful on that case of the missing stuff? That is all rather interesting. I guess there really is a thief after all. Let's try to catch him quick. If we can find them while they're still in town, maybe we can catch ourselves a criminal and still return all the stolen goods. Kill two birds with one stone and all that. Here, let me jot down all the evidence so far. If anyone fits this here description, well, they've got to be the perpetrator. Us law-type folks, we call this, criminal profiling. And, here, take a look. So, how goes it, partner? Ringing any bells? Got any ideas about the identity of our mystery bandit based on our profile? You know, that's quite an imagination you got there. We only got one bird in this town, and that's Fang's ex, the Raven. Sure, he may be a rude little fella, but he ain't no criminal. But then again, he sure could fit the description. Maybe he at least knows something. Tell you what, let's split up. I'll go tell Unsure to get the paperwork ready, and you track down X and make that overgrown canary sing. Roll.
Thank you.
What up?
Shiny. Shiny. Take them.
Here you go, Coco. Friend.
You're my best friend. It's a secret.
Bury it. Hide it. Ah! Come on, over here. Here.
Hi, Birdie.
Coco.
Where are you going, sweetie pie?
Coco. Stupid bird.
Oh, no, Birdie. Don't do that.
Coco.
Shiny. Shiny.
Hard work. Why do I do all the hard work around here? Why? Not good enough. Not enough.
Gimme, gimme.
Need more.
More shiny.
It's not thief. I am not a crook. Trade. Yeah. Feathers.
One feather, one shiny.
It's a deal.
Oh, what to do?
Stupid axe. Stupid. Bad bird. Builder. Help Birdie make friend with Coco.
Help!
You promise? You promise.
Want to go back? X, give back shiny. Today. Tomorrow. Birdie find builder. Peekaboo.
Wait for me.
Hello there. Owen was telling me that there used to be a lot of people in Sandrock. I can't really imagine it. Thank you.
You grace me with your presence. You are the first to arrive. Have you brought a dish over? Let's wait for the others. We'll start. I really thought that I hit it off real good with the townsfolk. Where is everyone? What's going on? My invitations! What are they still doing on the desk? Oh, drat! I forgot that I've moved to Sandrock already! There's no one to do my work for me! No butlers, no cooks! I had a whole team running errands for me back home. I remember how angry I was when my butler sent my love letter before I could even finish it. And now I'm the one who forgot to send my own letters. I have no one to blame but myself. Well, at least it's nice to know I'm not hated. This was back in grade school. I don't even remember who it was for, but my sister turned it into a song at some point. Have you ever been to Atara? A lot of people know that song. Stars in the puppy's eyes, falling into the kitten's dreams. Does that ring a bell? Alright then. Seeing as nobody else will come tonight, why don't you take the cake home, if you'd like?
Come back here, you dirty varmint!
Burgess, are you all right? What happened?
Logan! He came out of nowhere. I couldn't stop him.
It's okay, as long as no one's hurt. Well?
The coward escaped.
He's gone too far this time.
I'm afraid you're right, Sheriff. I think we need to face the truth. Logan is no longer the person we knew. He and his gang need to be brought in. For too long, we have allowed him to do whatever he liked because we respected his paw. But after the temple incident, the hijacked train, now with this water tower, it's just the last straw.
What's wrong with that boy?
Old man Howlett would have been so sad to see his boy acting such a fool.
We showed those gigglers that Sandrock ain't nothing to mess with. What's a couple of podunk, two-bit crooks to brave folk like us? I say, we get a posse together and make Logan pay for what he's done.
Say no more, Minister. Civil Corps with me. Let's see if we can't track down that ne'er-do-well before the trail goes cold.
Here now, as senior officer and guy who's been here in this town way longer than your Mr. Macho protein huffing behind, I give the orders round here. But, yeah, unsure? Do what Penn said. Let's ride.
Now, we need to get ourselves a new water tower in a hurry. Without it, our town can't easily access water from the oasis. The only solace I can find in all this mess is that at the very least, the water tower was almost empty. Our next shipment of water ought to arrive soon. But before that... Where is that Commerce Commissioner?
Right behind you, Minister.
Yes. Yen, I need your guild to help our town rebuild this water tower before the next water shipment. I trust y'all can handle it?
Is the sun hot? Does sand sting? Of course we can handle it. We'll also make the new water tower absolutely, positively Logan-proof. There's just one minor thing. The inconvenient matter of... the bill. Of course. I'll just put it on the tab. I'll have my builders working on it by tomorrow. Hear that, builders? Oh, drat! Where'd the other one go? Go find that slacker coworker of yours and tell her to expect the job to begin first thing in the morning. Pronto!
All right, folks, let's move along then. Nothing more to see here. Let's just trust in our Civil Corps that there will be no more of these incidents.
Indeed, y'all. Rest assured that everything is going to turn out all right in the end.
Howdy! Thank you.
I'm telling you, Logan's innocent. What? I know Logan.
We practically grew up together. He was always the goody two-shoes. I just can't accept that he would do something like this.
Elsie, everyone saw him bomb the temple. And then the water tower, and then there's all the other stuff. I mean...
I just want to be sure. Please?
Alright, what can I help you with?
See, I don't think he did this without reason. I want to take a look at his house, which is right here, and do some hands-on investigating. For the truth.
What do you need me for?
Because you're smarter than me, okay?
Don't sell yourself short, Elsie.
Oh, don't try to be nice, Mian. I'm dumber than a box of rocks. We all know it. The only way we're gonna learn all the facts is if I can get your help.
I do want to help, but I don't think we can just walk in.
We're in agreement then. Hey, keep it down. You trying to get us in trouble?
Shoot.
Move along. You didn't see nothing.
I guess we're breaking into Logan's house to look for clues as to why he went off the deep end and blew up the temple.
And we're gonna prove Logan's innocent too.
Yeah, sure. Hey, why don't you join us, Elsie? I think we could use one more member of the team who's,
Oh yeah! Cool, calm, collected. Just like me. Alright, you made your point. You're in. But I better not hear about you squealing. Especially not to my pa.
Well, then, shall we? The sooner we get through this, the sooner I can fix that window.
Hunker in, you two. Spread out and look for clues.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
I already came in here a while back. I didn't find nothing. That's where y'all and them higher education brains of y'all's come in.
Alright. Let's look around then. Hey, what's this?
Oh yeah, I've seen everything over there. Bunch of lame junk.
No, Elsie, this is a clue.
Huh? No way.
Yes way. Take a look. Gosh, I hardly recognize anybody in this photo. Is that Logan's pa? And that's probably his ma. How come I've never heard anything about her?
Sorry to interrupt, but how does this prove Logan's innocent?
Everything we find here is a piece of the puzzle. Every object tells a small part of a bigger story. Also, Logan is not innocent. I would really give that one a rest. However, learning the motives of everyone involved brings us closer to the truth. And there's one person in this photo who will be able to tell us all about what happened at this wedding. Exactly. Owen is here in the background of this photo. He was there. He must know more about Logan's past. Her first clue.
This photo is so old, I ain't even born yet. Hardly recognize anyone on here.
Well, I've brought my camera. Why don't I start taking photos of anything we find that's interesting? I can mail copies to you guys, then later we can ask people in town about what we find. But, try to be subtle. We're not supposed to be in here. Alright, let's spread out and keep looking. Howlett? Who could that be? Precisely, no doubt. The builder deduced this from the torn photograph and the initials H and C. H for Howlett.
Or someone just asked pretty much anybody in town. Everybody knows Logan's pa's name. I thought y'all were just playing around.
Yes, of course. Anyway, why is Logan interested in medicine? Somehow I don't see him as the type to shift from monster hunter to doctor. Why did he need to consult a doctor anyway? Well, despite the indecipherable handwriting, I can decipher that Dr. Fang probably wrote this prescription. Let's ask him about it later. Hey, I know some of this stuff. Isn't this RVO's 100% organic Sandrock skin cream? And is this a recipe on how to make it?
You use beauty products?
Yeah, so?
I just always thought... Never mind.
Anyway, the products here are all unique to RVO's store. I kinda wanted to make some for myself, but he said they were all trade secrets. You're telling me Logan came up with the recipes?
Course not. Logan wouldn't concern himself with such meaningless pursuits. The nerd you seek goes by the name of... You got it. But, wait, why is this important again?
It means RVO got these recipes from Haru, which means RVO might know something. The more we learn, the more tangled things become. Logan and his friends seem to be talented people. And now they're putting those talents to use in the wrong place. Let's ask RVO what he knows. I don't think he'll be able to claim these as trade secrets anymore. These small bombs are meticulously crafted. The fact that they're made from everyday objects show that whoever made them had a good understanding of chemistry. Gosh, the standard of villainy really is pretty high around these parts, huh? Based on what I've heard about Logan, something like this is too sophisticated for him to have crafted himself. He must have someone really clever working for him, or backing him. Who's someone in Sandrock who does a lot of fighting? Someone who might know who's been setting Logan up with these improvised bombs. I think we better not get the Civil Corps involved just yet. We did just break and enter a crime scene. Who might know about Logan and the bombs? Yeah, he might be able to tell us more about what the bombs are made of, but this isn't quite Dr. Chi. Who might know about Logan and the bombs? Bingo! Penn's seen his share of fights. I'm sure he'll know where Logan's been getting his bombs from. picture. Looks like it was drawn by Jasmine.
Okay, now y'all are playing around. What's a kid's drawing got to do with any of this?
Well, obviously, it shows us that, I think so as well. If Jasmine was friends with Haru and Logan, I mean, they can't be that bad, right?
When you like somebody and they do something to hurt you, that makes you double mad. That's why everyone wants to bring Logan in.
I think you're right, Elsie. Can you go talk to Jasmine later? Maybe she knows something we've overlooked. This is an action plan for the bombing of the temple! Wow, I feel we found a key clue. But why does the plan feel like it's been rejected and changed?
This is all a bunch of malarkey. Logan would never come up with no plan. And certainly not a plan with no revisions. He just does whatever his heart tells him.
Elsie, you're a genius!
Huh? I am?
This map gives us a clue about Logan's... Exactly! I can see it now. It's the wee hours of the morning. Haru, Logan's right-hand man, is scribbling madly on this map, begging Logan to see reason.
No, Haru, I'm a mean bandit guy and I do whatever I want.
Logan snatches Haru's plans right out of his hands, crumples them up and throws them onto the floor.
We're bombing the temple and that's that.
Hey, wait a sec. You just made all that stuff up. That'll prove a dadgum thing.
Yes, everything I just said was pure conjecture. I suppose I could be wrong about everything. I guess they could have crumpled up that map for any number of reasons. This does give me another idea, though. Logan's attitude towards the church. I think it would be worthwhile to ask some of the pastors what their view on all this is. This must be Logan's pause equipment, and Logan probably took the missing dagger. That's the only explanation that makes sense. What do you think? Well, you know, elementary and all that. I'm sure you figured that one out already, too.
Hate to get in the way of y'all's mutual backpatting, but Logan and his father were monster hunters. Of course they had fighting gear.
Monster hunters who had their weapons forged by Hugo. Look at that insignia! I'll get you a picture of the equipment later. Can you go and show it to Hugo? Maybe he can tell us more about the father-son pair. Well, we searched everywhere, dusted every corner, and looked in every nook and cranny.
And we came up with diddly squat. It's a bunch of chicken scratch! Aw, phooey, had me going there for a second.
Well, who knows? This could be exactly the break in the case we were looking for. The bombs, the medicine, Haru and Logan's past. It's all connected somehow. I just can't figure it out yet.
What's your take on all this? I don't know, partner. I think I need to take a breather. We've been doing this investigating thing forever. Let's give Mion some time to ponder on these here photographs. And perhaps we might reconvene at a later date.
Okay.
Thanks again for believing in me. Sorry I made you guys do all this. I still think Logan's a good guy, though.
I hope you're right, Elsie. I know your heart is in the right place. And hey, don't talk like it's over. Maybe there really is something more we can do. Alright, gang. Check your mailboxes for updates. Let's all head home. That was exhilarating! I never thought I'd...
Hey guys, hanging out in front of Logan's old house, I see.
Quick, say something smooth!
Say the word and I'll take him out.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that. That's just one of the many things I admire about you guys. Always a keen eye for what needs to be done around here. Well, see ya.
Whew, that was a close one. Nice work. Alright, let's split up, gang. I'll provide updates for everyone via the mail. Check your mailboxes. Thank you!
Seems like the little cutie really likes our town, so I'm letting it roam free around here. If you see it, give it some food and pet it on the head. I bet you it'll love it. Howdy!
Mm-hmm. So long, partner.
The savory broth. I can feel it in my joints. Is that yak mill I taste? Excellent choice. Oh, and the noodles are so fresh. And the veggies really balance out the spice. Even my wife would love this, and she's... Whoop! Noodles almost made me spill the beans. Builder, you've done it. This dish is exquisite. I'm going to take this across the free cities. I surmise that the demand will be high. Gosh, you don't know how many other people I went through trying to get this recipe right. But you're the one. The one who can bend noodles to your very will. I think I'll call them Chaji Malatono de le Plezentatious Man. That's Seasayan for makes you drool with joy. Because they make me drool. I'm gonna trademark that. Anyway, I'm going to start talking to restaurant owners in other cities. Meanwhile, feel free to start selling the recipe around here in Sandrock. Maybe you can work something out with that saloon guy. What's his name? Joe? Just don't sell the recipe for anything less than 200 goals. Got me? Okay, we're pals now, so I'm gonna share with you a couple tricks of the trade. First rule of making a deal, you gotta ease into it. Don't just strike straight at the heart of the matter. Ask them about their family or something. Remember how I did? Second rule, always let them know you've got other options. Make them desperate. That's all. I'll be on my way. I'll send you any profit share later.
For our amazingly adventurous aristocrats, don't stray too far into the desert.
Howdy. What? Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Howdy. What? Uh-huh. Yep. What? Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh.
Shiny, shiny. But birdie.
I mean, I'm certainly happy I got my lock back. It's not like I wanted a new bag anyway. Well, as my pa used to say, a defective bag is still better than no bag. He used to lose things all the time, though. Thanks. Hmm? Mm-hmm. See ya!
All right, catch you next time.
My old magnifying glass is back in its place. It just showed up out of thin air. Oh, it was that bird that did it. Out of fat air, then, I should say. Chunky old sky rat.
Thank you. Uh-huh.
Thank you. See ya.
Howdy. See ya.
Hey there. Bye.
Take her easy.
Hello. Take it easy.
Hello! Catch you later.
Uh-huh. Farewell.
But what's a builder like me to do? The light is so cool.
Bye.